Hey guys, got another video here in the shop on the CNC machine. I've been working on the covers for all the axes to keep chips and stuff out of the ball screws and way covers. This is the mock-up for the Y-axis cover, and the Z-axis cover covers this ball screw here and the linear slides, and it'll bolt on the bottom of the head plate all the way down to the top of the Y cover. So it's a bit of a challenge. I've gone through a few different concepts to make something that'll collapse all the way down to like 10 inches here, but then expand all the way up to 28 inches, which is the full height. So I guess one option is the bellows type that most people use, and I really just hate those things. They just don't last, and they're hard to clean, and they look messy. So I kind of wanted something that looked a little more, industrial. So I kind of went through the process and made a kind of a hybrid type of cover, telescoping out of stainless for the plates, but I don't really have the greatest sheet metal skills to think that I could bend these things and make them slide properly. So I took the hybrid approach and did some sheet metal and some machine parts. So what I have is plates on the front. Let me open this up. So 4 plates on the front, and those attached to these machined Delrin plates on the side. And then on the back there's a scissor kind of mechanism to make them all open evenly. So these pieces, this Delrin plastic, and machined the kind of a T-slot shape in there of each step, so that guides one up into the other and keeps the edges uniform. And then the back side is this scissor so that they open and close evenly. And some of the challenge was trying to get all this, the thickness of the mechanism thin enough to fit in the space I had. In hindsight, I should have left a little more room between the hardware and where the table goes when it's in full minus Y position. So it's kind of tight here, which drove this need to keep this thin. So trying to get all these things to nest properly took a little bit of work, but it does seem to work now. So when this thing comes down all the way, see, it just closes right up. That gives me enough to get underneath the minimum height, and then it goes plenty high enough to get the full height. Get all that, but that should be the idea. Like that. Now the original concept had a plan for some wipers to attach between the joints, and I had a gap between them for the wipers, but I had to redesign that. It turned out to be too thick. So I still could, attach something here that has the wipers on it, but I'm going to try it without the wipers at first, because they sit right flush and they slide when they collapse. So I think it may do well enough on its own just to push chips and stuff clear. So we'll try it first that way. So next step is to bolt this thing on here on the top and make a just temporary bracket on the bottom and see how it works. So that's it for now. See you later.